Well, it's the old infamous fogged up visor. What are we going to do? Well, I'm going to show you what we do. With some simple steps, we can keep this fog away, or at least keep it under control. Want to find out how? Let's get to it. Good old foamy shaving cream. That's going to be your best friend when it comes to tackling fog. You're going to apply it same as you'd apply a wax to a car, and you're going to buff it off. You're not going to use water to rinse it or anything like that. You're just going to buff it off until there's none left. Now you don't need to use too much. We're just going to use start off with about that much there. Alright. And just work it into the visor. Get all your field of view areas done. I've had my visor done before, so it's probably just needing more of a touch-up than anything right now. Alright, so that's the outside. Obviously we're a bit more concerned with the inside, so we'll start working on that as well. Just carry what you have outside in. You don't need a whole lot, just enough to give it a good coating. So, there we go. Alright, so once you get a good coating on front and back like so, now comes the part of buffing it off. The shaving cream actually smells pretty good as well, so you're going to have that added bonus of kind of putting an air freshener inside your helmet. So no particular way of getting this off. I found pretty much just top and bottom. Give it a good wipe to get it started. There's nothing fancy going on here. We're just wiping off the shaving cream. And you don't want to use anything like a glass cleaner, anything along those lines to finish it off and get rid of the shaving cream. You want that shaving cream left there. So it's not that you're removing any conditions that would normally create the fog. It's you're just not giving it a rough enough surface to be able to grab on. I'm just going to put in some elbow grease here. I'm working at trying to keep my fingers away from the visor. I don't want to put too much finger or hand oil on it. If you want to use rubber gloves for this, you're more than welcome. Anything to keep those greases out of there. Not so much the greases as it is the dirt that we all carry on our hands on a regular basis, some bacteria. Again, those are all microscopic particles that moisture can wick onto and grab onto. It is actually really good to be particular. You don't want to have excess film of shaving cream left there. You want it buffed down to a smooth surface as possible. If you leave too much shaving cream on there, it can actually hinder you and leave a surface that moisture can cling onto. Even though it repels it by nature, it's still able to provide a rough surface enough for moisture to grab. So there you have it. Nice and clear. Now let's see if I can give you any kind of an example here from behind the camera. Let's breathe some hot air on this and see what happens. Alright, we're not getting any fog buildup here. You might be seeing a little temporary spot of it. For the most part, we got a fog-free visor. There you go, that's my helpful tip of the day for you guys. Hopefully you get some use out of that. Driving up here in Canada is especially important. We got cold air on the outside of our helmets on a regular basis, and that warm air of your breath inside is going to really increase those fogging conditions. So if you can do anything to help lessen that and increase your field of vision and keep your view clear, you've just helped eliminate some of the risk of being on the road. That's it. Always treat the roads like you're invisible, guys. Be safe out there.